And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Swings through that high fastball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Freeland makes the grab, one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jorge Polanco at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Tag 2.
This one in the dirt.
0-2.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side, and that's foul. 2 outs. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. 3rd out. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Bryce Miller.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Chapman over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Sal Freeland. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Miller, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense. And this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. And now it's William Contreras. There's a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Solano. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Luke Raley. Myers back to work. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Perkins makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Here's Victor Robles. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And strike 2.
1-2.
Hit in the air, left field. Perkins sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. Inside, just missed.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, 1 away. This is Bryce Terang. Terang tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a ball. No score here in the second. Robles under it. Brings it in. 2 away now. And now here is Joseph Ortiz. Robles on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here. here in Milwaukee, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. Didn't go. 3-1 now. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Solano, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. Rodriguez patrolling center field, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Man at first, one away. Next offering is foul back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now Cal Raleigh, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Rip to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
That misses. Now 1 and 2. That's inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Brian Rocchio. Fought off foul. Off the mark there. 1 and 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Up and in, ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Solano. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
And that is out of play. And that's in the dirt.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Popped up. Terang. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Matt Chapman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This to third, and it stays fair. Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs.
No, that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Robles in the box now. Takes strike one. Raley over at second. Arozarena at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Raleigh collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And the batter now, William Contreras. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Robles makes his way towards it. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. We go to the top of the 5th. Tyler Alexander takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed. And that's down and away.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fires over to Hoskins, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Donovan Solano. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what...
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late swing fouled off. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just...
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Trevor McGill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1-0.
In the dirt.
2-0.
Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
No strike. Full count.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next one misses. And a count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Hauls it in for the out. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that's a little bit high. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in, Blake Perkins struck out swinging his first time. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Brings it in, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. In now is the man. The left-hander on now, Jared Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Randy Arozarena digs in now. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped. Freeland going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hoskins makes the play. 2 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee. Brian Rocchio. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. The Brewers down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that one almost got him.
Two-one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one fouled off. Freeland leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Polanco. They take the force out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
No balls, 1 strike.
That misses,
ball.
And the count is 1-1. Stays alive. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. Cal Raleigh will hit next.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Little chopper rolls foul. Inside, almost got him. And 1-2.
1-2, count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the mound now, Yoel Payons.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Way high there. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Up the middle, Terang. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Christian Yelich. Snyder back to work. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Crawford. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Infield playing him to pull. second baseman just to the right of the bag. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
And now 2-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Milwaukee, now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And he deals. Chapman gets a piece there. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a swing and a miss there.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
0-2 now. Rips that one to right. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at American Family Field, here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Nope, ball.
Crawford. Save!
He's in there.
No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Blake Perkins. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rocchio swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Back foot slider struck him out. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hit. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. High ups in his 5th season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. One down, base is empty. Crawford checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So 2 down now. And here is Donovan Solano. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. First pitch just misses. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Solano steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Miller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
That's a ball. Ball, that's in. He's safe. Oh, yeah. It's 0-1. Ball. Foul ball. Two and two. Counts full.
Oh, that is no correct credit. Two-run home run. That clobbered the straightaway center.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Direct!
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Corbin Carroll. Swung on and blasted to right. Goodbye, baseball. October.
Alright. 0-1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball.
Barrel The first pitcher, number 8, Walker.
Back one. 0 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball.
Now batting, center fielder, Broadway. Green. The right fielder, number 9, Doyle. Now back, the designated hitter, Corbin. Carroll. Ten outs to go.
Heat top. 0-1.
South left.
He's safe. High one. 0-1. That's a foul ball. That's the ball down. That's down. That's the ball. No, that missed. That's the ball. He's safe. Ball. 1-0. He's safe. 1-0.
Just 2 outs left, and they have 11 runs to score. Not looking good, folks. To their final out, and they have 11 runs to score. Time to work the magic. And that's the end of the showdown.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got about to get started here, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. That one outside, and it's a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. So just about set now. And on the hill, Clark Schmidt.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, ready to go here. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and they tag him out. And now Sal Freeland. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One out, base is empty. And that one is inside.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down, bases empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Just missed. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's the ball. Foul ball.
Devers to first, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Nestor Cortez Jr. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in New York, 2nd inning set to go. Now Christian Yelich. Schmidt back to work. Yelich batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. This is Bryce Terang. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Yelich off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
That one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2-2. And that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So up next, Blake Perkins. And that's in the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League and won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in now and watches strike 1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Michael Toglia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, Ortiz. Slings it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And the batter now, Brian Rocchio. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1-2 the count.
Over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. So the lineup flips over. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Bellinger in a full sprint. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One down, base is empty. Just missing there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Fly to center his first time. And misses inside. Top of the third, no score. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz on the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Left field. Chourio makes the catch, and that quickly 2 away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx, and now it's William Contreras. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strikes.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1-2. And there's one down. And now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. 4th inning underway, no score. Volpe on the move, puts it away for the out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hoskins pushes it foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the. Back at Yankee Stadium. Bottom 4, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that will drop foul. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Schmidt back to work. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In there at the knees.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And he's already singled in this game. Foul ball there. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
A sliding stop at short. Throw to first, and they get the out. And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. Sosa makes the play, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swings through that one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. Here's Michael Tolian. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Now fly ball to right center. And out number one on the grab. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Grounded out his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Perkins makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the short. Stop. Brian Rocchio.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 56.
Outside. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-0.
2-0.
And there's a strike. Volpe throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2. No, that's a foul ball.
Two quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Both 2 in this one. Just missed. And that's off the outside edge. 2-0.
2-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Chisholm at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
This to center field. Perkins coming on. Long run, tracks it down. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Edmundo Sosa. Line to left. Nabs it. That is the inning. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43, Jonathan.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Yelich in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Loizaga fires. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Set for the last half of the 7th. It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one way back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. And here comes Bellinger. That misses.
Nope,
and that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one the other way. Chorio makes the grab, 1 away. Here is Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one.
Heck what? 0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. And foul ball. The other way, fair ball.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters...
That one ripped left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Devers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Terang. On to first. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, we go to the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Loaisiga back to work. And a foul ball. Loaisiga, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Late on that fastball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Tolia right there to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Liner, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a foul out of play. Wells over at first with 1 away. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Edmundo Sosa stepping. Trevor McGill on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking. For quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the frame. Here's Brian Rocchio. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a foul straight back. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 30, Luke Winger.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Runner at third, nobody out. So up now for Chicago, Alfonso Soriano. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Run scores, but a terrific. To third. Candelario. Out number 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Headed for the plate. And he's out.
Got him. That's
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. Cortez back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to...
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Perkins on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Cortez back to work. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Hit in the air, right field. Freeland hauls it in, and there's one away. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Center field, Perkins has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now here is Andrew Monasterio. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it.
1-1.
Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. Inside.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. This one in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.